Driving around in circles for a parking spot at the tax collector's central office. It does happen, and not to mention possibly then going and waiting in a long line. We brought you this story first last year, and News Channel 5's Tanya Rogers went back again a year later to see if anything has changed or improved.
We were here back in February of last year, and drivers said they had a hard time finding a parking spot. This year, they're saying the same thing. They say it's difficult to find a parking spot on a given day.
The parking will stay there just only for you.
Frustrated drivers trying to find a parking spot at the tax collector's central office on Military Trail in Lake Worth.
It is frustrating and it's time consuming. We've been here a long time.
Julie Townsend and her family say they were at the tax collector's office for more than 3 hours. I talked with many other people who shared similar stories.
The ticket say 2 hours, but nah, I wait for 3 hours.
This problem has dragged on for close to a year. In February 2016, I reported on the parking problems and the long wait lines.
The parking lot's ridiculous.
Chopper 5 captured this video of the continued gridlock in the parking lot. I went to the county's tax collector, Ann Gannon, for some answers. As far as the parking problem,
our parking lot, we are actually in the approval process with the county to add 125 more parking spaces there.
The county zoning department says the tax collector's building was required to have 108 parking spots, but they went beyond that number with 146 spots. But nearly half of those spots are reserved for employees. What's left over is not nearly enough to handle the demand of customers. Gannon suggested people use online services.
Palm Beach County is 1.3 million people now, and with all the new development being added, you can look at our service centers and see the impact unless we change or add additional service centers, and we are in the planning process for that.
And many people do use online services, but that doesn't address the fact that there's just not enough parking. Now, for months, people have been parking in different parking lots across the street at nearby businesses. Coming up at 5:30, we speak to one business owner and show you what he has resorted to in order to only have his customers park in his lot. Tanya Rogers, WPTV News Channel 5.